things for sure. The Tennessee Titans must draft receiver. Help. You got to help out Treylon Burks and Chig, bro. You've got to help out Treylon Burks and Chig because it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle, bro. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. If you look at some of the guys that we were using last year, like, come on, man. That's not how you win football games. Couldn't even score 20 points half the time. So you got to draft a receiver. You got to draft one. And I'm starting to think, we've already filled in the offensive line a little bit. Maybe it's time to just go after a receiver at 11. Is it time to go after a receiver at 11, you guys? Would you guys even think about doing that? I mean, that's kind of crazy in my opinion. Unless you know you're going to get a guy like Justin Jefferson or a Jamar Chase or something of that sort. And that's why I'm kind of just thinking like is there a receiver in this draft that's like that? Is there anybody in this draft that you could possibly use a pick on like that? I mean, you got Jaxon Smith-Njigba. He seems like he may be the guy that most people are interested in, right? You got Johnston himself, 6'4" out of TCU, 215 pounds. He's not the quickest, but definitely fast for his size. You got Jordan Addison, and this is the guy that Billy Scott is definitely interested. My guy Billy Scott. They got him listed at 6 foot, 175 pounds. And he's another guy who he's not gonna burn you or just shock you with his speed or anything like that. But man, he's definitely ready to be a pro in this league. You got a guy like Zay Flowers from Boston College. He's only 5'10", 172, right? But man, oh man, if if he gets you in the open field, he's gonna break your damn ankles. He's gonna break your ankles. It's almost impossible to probably get him in the open field. Then you got another guy who's kind of similar-ish in a way, in stature for sure. 5'10", 175 from North Carolina, Josh Downs. He's another guy who, even though he's small, man, do not let that fool you. This guy can play. And he's another guy that, if we don't attack the receiver situation right away, he's somebody who could be, he could be there possibly in rounds 2. If we trade back, maybe somewhere in that territory. But that's definitely what we got to pay attention to as well. You also got a guy like Jalen Hyatt. Jalen Hyatt is somebody who ran slower than everybody thought he was going to run at 4.41, but he's listed at 6 foot, 185 pounds. So the size is actually pretty nice, and he gets to his top speed at a pretty nice rate. I wouldn't be too shocked at teams reaching on him. Possibly, like, don't be shocked if you see a late first round pick on him, but I could honestly see him going between late first and early to mid second. I don't care if it said 4.41. We all see what he does on the football field. He runs by people, and he was running by Alabama. He was running by kids in the SEC. So I'm not really too worried about that. And like I said, Jaxon Smith-Njigba, 6 foot, 200 pounds. He's got the size. He's built like literally. If you see him running, you guys, if you actually pay attention to watch him, he runs like he's like after he has the ball in his hands, it's like he turns into a running back. It seems like he's got the low center of gravity. He's got great footwork. He's got great fluidity in and out of his breaks, good soft hands. He's somebody who, like I said, I don't want to take a receiver at 11. I just don't think any of them are Jamar Chase or anything like that. But I wouldn't want to, miss out on a chance to get a guy who can do so much and has legitimate, decent size. So in my opinion, like if you don't take him at 11, you're risking him not being there in the second round for sure. I don't think he's going to go in the second round.